I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now. You slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Win it, roll, win it.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate.
The Indiana Pacers are ready to go. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Hill is up there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Allen. And it's Mahimi in the center, locking down the middle.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Everyone knows about the Paul George injury from last year and how it affected the Pacers. He said almost the entire season, and there was no doubt they missed him.
Yeah, and when George came back, Kevin, the Pacers got hot, but they had to put him on a minutes limit. And it wasn't just George. You know, the team as a whole had a lot of injuries during the course of the season.
Now, here's George, following the miss by Kevin Love. And George, here we go.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Allen's shot is off.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
And that one's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Hill kicks to Allen. No good. Good D from Love.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
That's good. Smith's got his first points of the game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Misses the slam off the fast break. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Now here's James. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Hill drives in. On target from 13 feet. Hill's got his second bucket. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
George, that's a two-pointer. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Fires for three. That doesn't go either for George.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Lawson from outside. And the shot is good. Lawson's got himself on the board with three there.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Well, the Pacers, despite all their injuries from last season, were right in the playoff hunt until the very end. Had a chance, in fact, GA, on the last day to sneak in, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, they needed a Brooklyn loss to go along with them winning that last game. Ultimately, though, it wasn't in the cards for them, and they ended a game out of the postseason.
A nice shot by Irving.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the miss by Rodney Stuckey. They get it again. Fires from deep. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. Irving's got 9 points.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but...
On the court for Indiana. They've got Hill. Ellis is out there with George Hill. Then it's Turner. And it's Miles in the 4 spot.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want.
Don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And the rejection by Mahinmi. For the 3. Again, missing Hill.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Ellis outside. It's back to Hill. He dishes it to Allen. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Yeah, and, you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
James outside. Here's Fry. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. And Ty Lawson subbed in for George Hill.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Love dishes to Dellavedova. No luck. Good D by Lawson. Indiana trailing here. And George, here we go. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. George has got 8.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
George against James. Takes the 13-footer. Good on the jump shot.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for Smith. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Mahinmi.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Deflects the pass. Tries from 10. No good from Lawson.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. .29 seconds left here in the second. For three, Lawson. Lawson can't get that one to fall.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
From deep, James. That's good. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead. Lawson the pass to Stuckey. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. Kyrie Irving.